This video is sponsored by Mammoth Interactive. Take your skills to the next level at mammothinteractive.com. Check the links down below for some amazing deals. Hey everybody, welcome to this free Unreal Engine 5 tutorial. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It really does help us out, and it also helps us out when you share it. And let's get started. So one of the things that's really super simple and super easy to do is to create metallic objects in Unreal Engine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and create a material here, and we're just going to call this, we'll call this metallic gold, and you'll see why I put gold at the end here. So double click on that here, and what we're going to do is we're going to add in a base color. And we're going to type in constant. We're going to add in a constant 3 vector, and we're going to give it some kind of a orangish color. All right. Yeah, something along those lines here. I think that's probably pretty good. And what that will do is it will create an orange color, but that's not what we want to do. We want to actually make this metallic. So let's go ahead and let's drag this out here. Let's type in constant again. And if you don't know what constants are, they're basically just numbers. Now, this in particular case, we have an RGB value here. And if you looked at that constant, so if I type in constant again, you have constant vector 2, vector 3, vector 4. Well, what that means is that we have 1 numbers, 2 numbers, 3 sets of numbers, 4 sets of numbers, etc. Okay, so it's pretty simple stuff. Now, the metallic here, we're going to give it a value of 1. Now, that alone, okay, so look at that. That looks pretty good. It looks like it is polished metal. So what we also need to do is add in a constant here into roughness. And that roughness here is going to be 0, in fact. And you can play around with this number. For example, you can make it 0.5 or 0.1, and you'll see, you know, the different levels of roughness here. All right, so I'm just going to make it 0, and voila, we now have that here. You do have to push apply, and that does take a little bit more time than you'd expect it to. So let's go ahead and let's create something new here. We can basically create any kind of object here. You know, we can add in a cube or something like that here. So let's go ahead and let's create a cube. And just for fun, let's go ahead and create a sphere. Okay, because watch this. Now, what you need to do here is if you go to the material section here, we type in gold, and guess what? We have metallic gold. Okay, and we can actually do these for both of them here, gold, right? Simple stuff. Now that would normally be the end of the tutorial, but let's take a look at this. There's a lot of cool things we can do. Okay, so look at that. We have the nice gold here, and you also see that there's a bit of a reflection here and that you can kind of look around here, right? So there we go. We have the gold here. Now you can, of course, change this to whatever you want. You can maybe make it a little bit brighter, etc. You can even make it a different color here. So, you know, it's little bit more of a brass gold, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to go ahead and push apply here. And what that will do is that will update the map as well. Okay, so you see that the shaders are loading here. And let's hop back into here. Let's right click. Let's duplicate this. And let's call this metallic silver. Okay, and you see why I put metallic first? Is because you can have metallic gold, metallic silver, etc. So if we double click on this here, move it to a white color, and maybe somewhere in there, it's the same thing. It will take a couple seconds for it to load here, and it does, you know, Unreal does take a little bit of time, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and push apply, and now we have that metallic silver here. All right, and so I'm just going to move this down, move this over here. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scale it up by pushing R, and I'm going to make this ball a bit bigger. And we might as well make this cube a bit bigger too. Move it over. There we go. Pretty simple stuff. And of course, you don't need to make this metallic gold. You can make this metallic silver, right? And there you go. You have this nice silver item here, okay? One last thing that we can do is we can go into the starter content. We can go into the props here. And the one prop that I love is this matte, this kind of Unreal Engine thing that makes it, you know, kind of look like Well, it's just something that looks pretty cool. Now, what you can do is if you click on this here, you'll notice that there are two materials. We have the first material here, and we can say this is metallic gold. And then we can also have metallic silver. Okay, and so you can see that you can do this. You can do this any which way, and we can go ahead and push play. We have silver, we have gold, and there you go. Pretty interesting stuff. So that is probably one of the easiest things I know how to do in the Unreal Engine. All right. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe. It really, really does help us out when you like and subscribe this. As of now, this channel is not monetized, but with your help, we can make that happen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.